Okay, I just have a few more principles here. This next one is it's called over edge. Okay, and this is again if we draw another kind of cube shape, and again, as designers, oftentimes we're drawing not necessarily for like a presentation, but we're drawing ideas and we're drawing to communicate, to convey information, right? And it takes time to draw, and a lot of times we don't have a lot of time, so we find ways, or we've developed ways to quicken the process of drawing. Okay, this first one, um, known as over edge, is when we are filling in. Say we want to give this some value. When we are filling this in using quick 45-degree strokes, fill that in, but don't necessarily worry if part of these lines actually go over the edge. If I'm trying to draw a line that fits perfectly within this line and this line, then I'm slowly putting my pencil down here, I'm drawing my line, and then I'm slowing down my stroke so it doesn't overlap. Then the whole process of filling in this plane slows down, right? If I'm trying to draw something quickly, then letting things just kind of bleed over the edge or my stroke go a little bit past the line that's established is not a big deal. Okay, it's fine if that overlaps a little bit. It's going to be a much quicker stroke, and again, it's going to give your drawing a little bit of life. Okay, a couple more. The last, or second to last one here, is known as stripe. And again, this is another kind of time-saving principle as well. So again, have my cube, and this can be particularly helpful if you're drawing something large and you want to give something value that goes over a large portion of your paper. Sometimes don't worry about even filling in the whole plane. Okay, use that 45-degree stroke, and then maybe create a break. Let there be some space between those strokes. Okay, this is much quicker. It says that, okay, there is some kind of value to the top. It's quicker than filling in the whole side like we did here. But also, it creates an interesting texture. And it can create, depending on what you're drawing, it can create the illusion that this is a more glossy surface or something that's shiny that is reflecting some light. Okay, so striping can be kind of an effective tool as well, right? And if I'm going to change to more of a 60-degree angle for this portion, and maybe apply a little bit more pressure. I can still fill that in pretty quickly, and give that some little bit of interest by leaving those stripes. Okay, and the last one is just known as dots. Okay, and this is just another texture, kind of a texture application, and that's just exactly what it sounds like. Is just adding some dots, right? Little pin points, just to convey that maybe this is a little bit more rough surface, and just giving this a little bit more life, giving some interest to that. And you can see how without the dots, this this appeared to be really sleek, really flat and shiny. And with the dots, it still appears to be that there's some shine to it. But say I take away those stripes, and this just becomes a flat edge, and I add more of these dots. Okay, and these can be placed just completely randomly. I would vary the spacing. By adding those dots to that side here, that makes that cube, or that portion, that plane of that cube, appear to have a little bit rougher texture. All right, those are 23 principles of good graphics.